As the largest small commodities distribution center in the world, Iwu is among the first batch of cities with international inland ports. Xi Jinping, the General Secretary, has defined Iwu as the world's capital of small commodities and has praised Iwu for 6 times on international stages, which is not only a recognition of Iwu's achievements, but also a spur to Iwu's development. Currently, Iwu, which is undergoing market transformation and deepening reform, has grasped the opportunity of the two-way trade in import and export and is committed to building the largest import market in China. Over the past 4 years, the import trade at Iwu has developed rapidly, and the cumulative import volume of daily consumer goods has increased by more than 400%. As the benchmark for import trade, China Imported Commodities Mall at Iwu has formed the gathering place for more than 90,000 kinds of imported commodities from over 100 countries and regions, led by Korea, Japan, and European countries. Meanwhile, it has become the largest imported commodities trade center in China. Relying on 5 advantages, consisting of the big state strategy pattern, the enormous international trade market, the large logistics distribution network, the huge support for trade service, and the great support for import trade, Iwu is transforming and upgrading from purchasing from the whole country and selling to the whole country to purchasing from the world and selling to the world. Big State Strategy Pattern. In April 2018, the 8 ministries and commissions, including the State Development and Reform Commission, jointly issued a document to encourage Iwu to try the first, to approve Iwu to carry out innovation in the import trade mechanism of market procurement and to implement the reform measures for import trade facilitation. In July 2018, the standing meeting of the State Council, chaired by Prime Minister Li Keqiang, decided to set Iwu as a new cross-border e-commerce comprehensive trial area to continuously promote opening wider to the outside world and the transformation and upgrading of foreign trade. Since the operation of Iwu-Xinjiang-Europe cargo train between China and the Europe in 2014, another 9 transport lines to Madrid, London, Prague, and other countries has been opened, covering 35 countries to open up convenient and rapid railway logistics channels for the commodities from the countries along the routes of the Belt and Road Initiative (BRI) to China. Enormous international trade market. With the largest small commodities wholesale market in the world, Iwu has established stable trade relations with 219 countries and regions in the world. More than 10 million domestic and foreign purchasers carry out the procurement in Iwu every year, including 13,000 resident foreign merchants. Large logistics distribution network. With a forced airport open port for opening up in Zhejiang province, Iwu has been covered by more than 40 routes at home and abroad. With a highway and railway network leading in all directions, it has become an important node city for transportation in the economic circle of Yangtze River Delta. Iwu is actively participating in the construction of the convenient and efficient large transport system, Iwu-Ningbo-Zhoushan Logistics Passageway, which is an important support for the import trade. There is a highly developed and efficient logistics distribution network for Iwu, with 136 logistics lines to more than 250 large and medium cities in China directly. The comprehensive logistics cost is the lowest in the country, with the average express freight of every parcel only about 4 yuan. Huge support for trade service. With perfect import trade supporting service system, Iwu has its own bonded logistics center, which forms a complete supporting system from port to warehouse and from bonded trade to extension, cooperating with Iwu Port, airlines, and railway ports. The reform of one-stop service by Iwu has greatly improved the import trade service. It only takes 2 days to complete the registration of one corporation with foreign capital. and it only takes 1 minute for the customs to release the imported goods after receiving the data. Iwu also has the leading e-commerce clusters in the world, with more than 20 e-commerce parks, sending more than 6 million parcels to all over the world every day. Great support for import trade. At Iwu, the main body of import trade enjoys the support from the city and the market. In the 10 articles for import trade issued by Iwu municipal government, 0.15 to 0.2 yuan RMB shall be rewarded to the import amount of $1 based on different categories of commodities. 0.3 yuan shall be rewarded to the import amount of $1 for goods from daily consumer goods imported via Iwu Xinjiang Europe cargo train. As to those enterprises importing daily consumer goods and making sales in Iwu, we would offer 50% to 80% bonus in accordance with their contributions to tax revenue and annual import value, and an enterprise entering the platform of import market can enjoy as high as 95% rent return according to the amount of imports. The combination of the 5 advantages has formed the most important development area of the import industry in Iwu. Today, as a pioneer for import trade based on the Belt and Road Initiative, Iwu is creating a new legend and writing a new chapter for market transformation. China Iwu, the new starting point of import trade, invites you to make fortunes together.